Hey everyone, this is your adequately okay Dungeon Master, Joey. We're taking a slight intermission from the intermission because someone who shall not be named uploaded the wrong file last week and then went on vacation. So instead today we have a short episode from one of our recent warm-ups with Roy, Juanne, and Willy playing their goblin characters from last episode. And that's respectively Gobplerk, Goblet, and Kaurnflek. The way we do this is that I use a random word generator to pull up a random word, and then we just improv around it. So what you're listening to today is fully improvised. I don't have any notes or anything for this. It's not in the actual episode, but the word for this session was clothes. Lastly, in the future, this is the type of content that we're planning to start releasing exclusively on our somewhat neglected Patreon. So be sure to check that out. Any support that you can give us goes towards hosting the podcast. And if you like this format, let us know on Twitter or Instagram at AAMagicPod. That's enough from me now. Let's get started.
Welcome to Falcon's Reach, a city in which magic is technology. You're listening to Adequately Advanced Magic.
The three of you find yourselves on the 50th floor of the Super Souls Mart. Ahead of you, you see a literal sea of clothing racks. You're here to buy clothes. What do you guys do?
I think we should buy some clothes.
Yeah. Are the racks like circular racks or are they like long racks?
There's a combination thereof.
Okay.
I don't know if any of these clothes is really fit for the size of a kobold, you know? What do you think?
I think... let's try them on.
Joey, is there a children's section?
Do a perception check.
Nat 1. Can I not see over the towering clothes racks?
You have difficulty seeing over the towering clothes racks. You sort of do like a 360 of the little valley that you're in, and you see nothing. Meanwhile, the camera shows that there is a sign for clothing for small people, including children, kobolds, goblins, halflings, and gnomes.
What section are we in?
Do a wisdom check.
Wisdom? Oh, I got a 19. I'm so wise.
You take a look at the clothes and you see that there's... all of the clothes have a tail hole, but it's for full-sized peoples. And you're able to deduce that you're in the Dragonborn area of the shop.
I think Kaurnflek takes some anyway. Takes some clothes to try on. They're dragging on the floor as she walks around.
What do you take?
I take a formal shirt for men. I think I take some pants, just some formal pants. Let's just say she takes a tuxedo or a suit. No, yeah, a business suit.
You take the suit.
I guess she just keeps walking straight, taking random clothes as she goes. She doesn't even look at them.
Gobplerk and Goblet, what are you guys doing?
Goblet doesn't believe in clothes, so he doesn't want to buy anything. He thinks that whatever clothes he has is good enough. So he decides to walk through the store and look for people to talk to. Is there anybody for him to talk to?
Yeah. You walk for what feels like ages through the numerous clothing racks. They seem almost never ending. And then ahead of you, you see it. It's a line of people.
What are they in line for?
Do a perception check.
4.
You can't tell.
Do I see the line too?
If you guys went together.
Let's just say I did. Kaurnflek walks over and tries to start a conga line.
Yeah, you get into line.
Does that mean you also put your hands on their shoulders and start dancing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it does.
The person in front of you is a human. You can't reach that high.
No, I guess she just reaches the legs.
Does she reach the butt?
Yeah. Or hips.
As you touch the hips of the human in front of you, your hands get cold and clammy.
Oh no.
What does it mean?
Goblet sees Kaurnflek's reaction to touching the human and goes over and jabs his finger into the human's butt cheek and asks,
Into
"Hey,
the butt cheek?
hey, what's going on
Into
here?"
it?
The butt cheek.
There is no response.
Why isn't he talking?
I don't know. Should we slap his butt? Maybe he's sleeping, and if we slap his
Maybe.
butt, he'll wake up.
Yes, I'll take the left butt cheek. You can
I'll
the
take
right.
the right one.
Goblet uses both hands to, like a drum, hits the person's left butt cheek.
I think we make a sick beat.
Yeah.
Like in High School Musical where they do where they do a number.
Yes.
Alright, do a performance check to make a sick beat.
Oh, sweet. We've never done one of these before.
Oh, I got a nat 1. I got a nat 1 minus 2. I got a negative 1. Is that the same thing as a nat
Wow.
20?
It just circles back around.
I got a 13.
Your sense of rhythm is pretty decent, Goblet. Kaurnflek, not so much.
Yeah, I'm like ruining the song.
Still no reaction from the human?
Nope. But how about the two of you do a charisma saving throw?
Ooh.
Oh.
Got a 9 this time.
Ooh. 19.
There's this weird feeling that comes over you, Kaurnflek. It's time to get in line.
I immediately go to... Oh no, I tell Goblet and I immediately go in line because I'm so scared.
Goblet thinks something weird is going on, so he yells out, "Hey, Gobplerk, come over here. Come check out this line of people who don't talk."
At this point, Gobplerk had been trying to sniff out clothes that would fit him. You know, like the dog sniffing along the ground. So I don't know if he hears. He's been following his nose. I don't know how close he is.
We can say you're pretty close by. Close enough to hear Goblet.
Okay. Gobplerk raises his head up, but he can't really pick out where the sound's coming from. It's bouncing off all of these clothes. So he kind of tries to find his way through the maze towards where he thinks his friends are.
Kaurnflek, you go into line and your eyes start blanking out. This is perfectly normal.
I go blind?
Start like spacing out.
Oh, a part of my daily life.
Goblet's waiting for Gobplerk to come, but she notices that Kaurnflek's eyes are spacing out, and he asks, "Hey, Kaurnflek, what are you thinking about?"
Am I too spaced out to be able to answer?
You can answer, but you're very distracted.
Okay, I guess Kaurnflek says, "Huh? What did you say?"
What are you thinking about? You just got in line without saying anything, and now you seem distracted.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Well, at least you're talking. Gobplerk, do you hear me?
Gobplerk is like jumping up and trying to look over the lines of clothes. So you just see his head randomly pop up intermittently as he tries to find his way towards his friends.
Are you like in a game where instead of walking, you're like, you always jump?
Yeah.
In the distance, you see a couple people standing in line.
I'm on my way. Is that you guys? Are you guys in the line?
Goblet tries to jump up and down and wave his arms frantically. Hurry up! Something weird is going on.
Okay, yeah, I don't want to be the last one in the line. That's not good. Then Gobplerk makes his way to his friends.
Gobplerk, do you see your sister? She's kind of off. She just didn't say anything and got in line. I think something weird is going on.
Okay, yeah, I mean, let's take a look. And then Gobplerk walks up behind his sister.
Go ahead and do a charisma saving throw.
Yeah, it's gonna be 17.
Standing in line is sort of cool, but it's also sort of whatever. As you head up to investigate your sister, the two of you hear a peculiar noise. It sounds like a deep, low rumbling, almost like a groan.
Gobplerk looks at his stomach.
For Goblet and Gobplerk, the hair on the back of your necks stands up. And how about both of you do a perception check?
8.
Ooh, natural 1 for 4.
Neither of you notice the sound growing closer. Meanwhile, Kaurnflek, the line is love. The line is life.
I think Kaurnflek would start smiling.
I wonder what they're all waiting in line for.
Yeah, how many people are in this line? How far does it go?
Kaurnflek, what's the line for? Why are you in line?
It's beautiful.
What? You get something beautiful if you get to the front of the line?
No, the line is beautiful. It's
The line?
It's everything.
That don't make no sense.
I can see that. I think the line is beautiful too. But, everything is beautiful, so... Is the line beautiful if everything else is beautiful? Goblet sits down and starts thinking.
Does Gobplerk realize something is wrong with his sister?
Yeah, I would say so.
Well, I'm gonna go see what's at the front of the line. I don't like this whole standing in the line business. Y'all aren't even moving. Are they moving?
It doesn't seem like it. The people in the line are also very not aware. We were hitting this human's butt cheeks, and
What?
he never responded. We made a sick beat, and no response.
I have so many questions. I'm just gonna go to the front of the line. I'm just gonna go look and see what's at the front.
And I'll try again. I'll try hitting the next person's butt cheeks.
Okay. Well, you try that, and I guess see if that works, and I'll go up to the front.
All right.
Okay. Gobplerk starts making his way to the front of the line.
You attempt to make your way to the front of the line. You continue to walk past people, looking straight ahead, none of them paying attention to your presence. The line continues and continues. As you continue on, the same noise before gets louder and distinctively more ominous.
What is the scenery around the line? Is it like is it going through the clothing section? Does it look like the front of the store?
The three of you guys are still inside the maze of clothing racks.
So we can't really see much around us, right?
Yeah. It's basically, for you guys especially, it's like a hedge maze.
Okay. Can the people online see over?
A couple of the taller people, yeah, but not all of them.
Alright. Well, Goblet takes out his quarterstaff and starts banging on people's calves like a drum.
Are you like walking at the same time?
Yeah.
Like, you know when you do high fives? Yeah.
Any reaction?
There's no reaction. Gobplerk, ahead of you, a light flickers. And as you look down the line, the lights in the far distance start turning off, one by one, heading in your direction. At this point, the groaning noise is almost deafening.
That doesn't look very good. I don't like the look of that at all. Can you see anything in the dark?
The darkness is still quite a bit of a distance away from you, but it's catching up. Go ahead and do a wisdom saving throw.
9.
You're frightened.
I think I'm gonna go. I don't like the line. He starts running back towards the end of the line.
Yeah. As you run back towards the end of the line, the lights shut off with like a... it's like, dung, dung. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Mm-hmm,
Like someone's flipping like a heavy switch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You find Goblet hitting people's butts.
Hey, What's going
Come
on? What
Come
did you see?
we gotta go. There's a light. The light's turned off. I don't like it. I'm scared. Let's get Kaurnflek. Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Come on, Kaurnflek. And Gobplerk reaches out to grab Kaurnflek's hand
Goblet
and
too.
pull her away.
As the two of you try to pull Kaurnflek away, it seems like almost as if she's rooted to the spot.
She's touching the human in front of her, right?
Because of the conga line?
Yeah, because of the conga
Sure,
line,
yeah.
right?
or her hand is mid-butt.
Goblet takes out his quarterstaff and tries to break contact between Kaurnflek and the human.
Yeah, do a strength check.
Strength?
do a contested strength check with Kaurnflek, actually.
Okay, so just the strength, right?
Wait, so I'm using my strength to stay on the ground?
To keep your hand on the person's butt.
Oh, okay, I see now.
Oh, not very good. 8.
I got a 21. I can't let go.
She's so strong.
Your quarterstaff snaps in half.
Goblet is horrified.
The lights shutting off accelerate and start heading towards you.
What do we do? What do we do?
Gobplerk will take his dagger, and he'll make a small cut on the outside of Kaurnflek's hand.
I have a question. Is anything happening to the people in line in front of me where the lights are turned off, or can you just not see?
Can't see.
Okay.
It's come on, sister. It's time to go. I think you need to wake up now. And he does a very shallow, superficial cut on her hand to try to snap her out of it.
Okay. We go into Kaurnflek's mind for a hot second. There's a part of your mind that, really wants to stay in this line. And then there's the normal sane part of you that is like, yo, what the fuck is going on? As you're in your brain, you see the metaphysical manifestation of the version of you who wants to stay in line.
Whoa. So can I talk to this person? This is my mind, right?
Yep.
Whoa, I didn't know I have a twin. I gotta tell Gobplerk. And then she looks around and is like, where's Gobplerk? No answer from the guy.
From you? The other you?
Yeah.
No, the other you is dead-eyed, staring straight ahead, standing still.
Kaurnflek is like, guess it's just us two. What you looking at? And she looks around and she's like, heh, heh. And then starts slapping slapping the other me's butt.
Of course.
Go ahead and do a perception check.
Ooh, I got a 23.
As you're slapping the other version of you's butt. That was a very weird sentence to say. You hear that same groaning noise. Very, very quiet. And you take a quick peek in front to the version of you, and your doppelganger's mouth is now open slightly, and it's making that groaning sound.
Oh, Jesus.
You feel a little pinprick on your hand, and then in the far, far distance, you hear the sound of Gobplerk calling out to you.
Kaurnflek, we gotta go. Kaurnflek.
Ow. She strains to hear Gobplerk's voice and then walks really far away from her doppelganger.
Yeah, it's like when you walk from one side of the screen and you end up on the other side. The room just keeps repeating itself.
Ah, okay. I guess she starts yelling and she's like, Gobplerk, hello? Where are you?
In the far distance, you still continue to hear Gobplerk yelling at you.
Kaurnflek.
We cut back to the outside world. Gobplerk, you notice Kaurnflek blinking once.
Kaurnflek, is that you? You gotta break out of this. We gotta go.
Goblet puts his hand on Kaurnflek's shoulder, and she still has the business suit with her, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So Goblet takes the business suit from her hands and tosses it casually behind him and says, Kaurnflek, clothes are not worth our lives. We should go.
Gobplerk will say, sister, we gotta go. I really don't want to, to end up in the darkness. It didn't seem very good. And I don't want to leave you here because you're my sister. And I feel like I don't want to lose my sister. So please wake up.
Kaurnflek, you hear both of these things. What do you do?
So what's the room like in my mind?
It's just like pure white.
Oh man, I guess she just starts yelling, "Hello, hello," and she pinches herself really hard.
All right, go ahead and roll an attack against yourself.
Nice. No initiative, just attack, right?
Yep.
Okay. An armed strike. I got an 8.
You miss yourself somehow. It doesn't make it through your armor.
Can I try again?
Yep.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna try until it works. I got a 21. Do I roll damage?
No, it's okay.
Okay. I think this time I punch myself in the face.
You punch yourself so hard you knock yourself out.
Wait, knock myself out or knock myself into consciousness?
You knock yourself into consciousness.
Yeehaw!
Yeah, that's right.
Kaurnflek, you awaken, finding yourself at the end of this line. The clothes you picked up are gone now, thrown casually onto the floor. Both Gobplerk and Goblet are yelling at you.
She's like, "Shit, my clothes!" And then picks them up. And then she's like, "Oh god," when she turns around and sees and hears the groaning. Or sees the lights and hears the groaning.
Oh, we gotta go, right now?
Okay.
Hey, you're back. Welcome back.
Thank
Oh
you.
yes, let's go.
So we all run. At one point, she's so scared that she drops her suit and then kind of tries to hit things off the rack. But I don't think it will work. I feel like it just feels like when you're trying to feel all the clothes. And then she gives up and keeps running.
What about you guys?
Gobplerk is running.
Yeah, Goblet's not interested in clothes, so he just focuses on running.
The three of you continue to run and run, with the darkness close behind, and then suddenly you see a light at the end of the row of clothes racks. It gets brighter as you approach, and then the three of you burst out of the clothing section and into the main walkway on the 50th floor of the Super Souls Mart.
Do we still see the line?
As the three of you look back, everything has returned to normal. There's people milling about, doing their daily shopping. There's no sign of darkness, that creepy groaning noise, or anything else. A casual tune plays over the intercom.
Oh man, I'm never coming back here. That was too close of a call.
Kaurnflek starts trying on clothes in the middle of the store.
Goblet doesn't say anything, and he's just very unsatisfied with all the things on sale here.
As Goblet looks disappointed at the deals at the Super Souls Mart, in the back, another line starts to form. Hey y'all, it's me again. We hopefully will be back next week with another episode of our Goblin team, so be sure to check that out. And lastly, if you're enjoying the podcast, let us know on Twitter or Instagram. We love hearing from you guys and any suggestions or thoughts or feelings that y'all might have. Join us next time as Gobplerk, Goblet, and Kaurnflek split the party.